Always getting asked, why do I concentrate so much on the click-through rates? Why are you always telling me to change my titles and my thumbnails? Why are you telling me that? Look, I'm going to explain this the way I explain it to people who really can't grasp the concept by me talking. I don't know if that's me. I'm working on my communication skills, so hopefully this explains it. So we're going to jump into it here. I have this kind of table set up. We're going to be tracking some KPIs. This is going to be on a monthly level. So we're going to go looking at our base click-through rate, and then we're going to see what those numbers look like, and we're going to compare that to as if we made a 4% jump in our click-through rate and what the difference is there. And usually when I break this down, this is what kind of gets the gears turning in people's head and realize like, oh, okay, now I understand, now I get it. I'm using just 10,000 impressions for the month. I'm gonna say with a 2% click-through rate, which is the base, so that's 200 clicks, 5% conversion rate, so how many buyers convert from those 200 clicks. So that'll give us 10 buyers, and then we have an average order value here of $50. So 10 to 50, that's $500, right? So we made $500. And now let's say we went ahead and you said we got your click-through rate up for another 4%. We're at 6%. So let's use the same 10,000 impressions. To be clear, in this example, nothing is changing except our click-through rate. So if we have the same percentages, same conversion, same everything else, except for we make a change to our click-through rate, this is what the math is. This is the difference in that as far as revenue goes. At click, so 10,000 at a 6%. So we're at 600. Right, for our clicks, which is 6%. That works out. Math checks out. Math is mathing. We got 600 into 5%, so we're looking at 30. Now we got 30 buyers instead of 10. And against our average order value of $50, now we're looking at $1,500. Look at the lift here. All you did was take a couple hours to make some templates of your thumbnails, the file I have to come up with some title names, and you use those moving forward once you kind of understand the formula. 400 click difference. This is 20 additional buyers, and that's a $1,000 increase just from changing that. The lift and your return on investment is phenomenal, right? Again, you can spend 2 hours, 3 hours coming up with all the titles, a couple templates, and apply those as you move forward to all your streams. And this would be the difference, right? As you increase these numbers, an exponential multiplier it acts like, and has that impact on any other changes you make. So we still have our baseline here. I'm gonna do a quick other example here just to kind of really drive the point home. So if we increased our buyers, our conversion to 10%, let's say now we're using 10%. But instead of 10, that's gonna give us 20 buyers, average order value. So we're looking at $1,000. Right? Because we increased 5% on a conversion. Now think about the time investment and the effort and the changes and all that. That's going to be a lot more effort in order to increase that to another 5%. Versus again, titles and thumbnails is primarily what we're doing here for click-through rate increases. So now let's say we already increased our click-through rate, so we're at 6%, and now we have a 10% improvement or 5% improvement to give us a 10% total conversion for our buyers. So if we come back and we do this math again here, 600 at a 10%, so 60 on that. Boom, 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 boom. This is why I always start with click-through rate. This is why I always talk about it, because it's the easiest way to get some quick improvements on your metrics to make some bigger profits. This also helps to really start to get you to understand how these metrics are important to your business and why you should start tracking them. That way you know how to make those changes. If you want to learn more about the numbers, you can go ahead and take a look at the Numbers Don't Lie book that I released not too long ago with the database. And then we're also going to be launching a Whatnot Growth System, a 6-week program. The links are going to be in the description below. And again, your click-through rate, fix it.